got a slightly cooler day today for Wednesday of Musikfest. Gotta love that. A break from the heat, but not a break from the festivities. We've got tons of free stage music starting at noon today, all the way through Leonard Skinner on the main stage tonight at Steel Stacks. John Lunger here with you for the live preview show, and today I'm thrilled to be joined by a representative from one of our favorite partners, the official beer of Musikfest. This is Debbie Yingling from Yingling, of course, America's oldest brewery.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here today.
Yeah, thanks for starting the day off with us, and thanks, of course, for all of the support that Yingling provides to America's largest free music festival from America's oldest brewery. It's quite a collab.
We're excited. It's just over 25 years we've partnered with Musikfest. So we're the official beer, we're the official sponsor. We have our traditional lager, our Flight by Yingling, and our light lager. So we have a lot of options for consumers and music fans to enjoy the day.
And Flight is a relatively new product for you all, but it is fantastic. A couple years ago it rolled out, and if you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend it. It might be my favorite of all of the Yinglings, but like I am partial to Lord Chesterfield's.
The Chetty, yeah, that's a local favorite. But to your point, Flight by Yingling, we launched that in 2020. It's an upscale light beer. It's the low carb, low calorie, kind of what the consumers were looking for. So as you're enjoying all of the food out here, you have your gyros and your pizza and everything else. Flight, light lager, we have the traditional lager. They all go great with the food.
Yeah, and over at Steel Stacks, there's a couple places that Flight makes a very big appearance. We've got the Flight Deck on the Air Products Town Square, which is a great bar to get refreshments at. But then inside the Wind Creek Steel Stage at PNC Plaza, we also have an upgraded experience. It's the Flight Deck at the Oasis, so people have a little private bar, air-conditioned bathroom, just another way that Yingling is helping bring those amazing experiences to the fest.
Sure, it helps enhance the whole day. You get to listen to the music, drink some of your favorite beers, just relax, whether it's getting out of the rain, getting out of the heat, but just being with your friends and enjoying the day.
Yeah, and here on the north side, there's also a very cool Yingling experience. We have Yingling Lagerplatz. It's actually right behind us here at Service Electric Festplatz in the merch tent. It's an amazing, intimate venue where you can get some refreshments. You can check out, obviously, the official festival merch, but we've got smaller, more intimate, sometimes acoustic performances there on the Yingling Lagerplatz stage. Another great kind of oasis in the midst of the festival, which is awesome, and a perfect pairing, really.
It is. Absolute music and beer and the good food. You can't beat it.
Speaking of perfect pairings, what are you pairing with your Yingling when you're down at Musikfest? What are you eating?
Well, the gyro, I might have a Flight.
Okay.
With the pizza, I might do a lager. You know, you have your funnel cakes. You can't go wrong with that, so maybe the light lager. So it depends on which the food is, and then I'll just sample all of them.
I think that's the way to go. I have not found a pairing that doesn't work.
No, I agree.
With everything that's here at the festival. I'm a Flight man right now, trying to watch my petite figure, as you can imagine. Sure. But you can't go wrong.
No, low carb, low calorie, and then you can sample more food.
Yeah, and you know, not that far away, and one of the very cool things not a lot of people realize is you do tours.
We do.
Up there at the facility.
We do tours. So it is America's oldest brewery, and actually this year we're celebrating our 195th anniversary. So we're really excited about that. Not many companies can say that. So it's a free tour. We invite consumers or anybody that loves history, just come in, see the brewery. You get to start at the caves. You see production. You get to see.
Wait, hold on. You said caves.
Caves.
I don't think people realize there's caves involved.
There are caves. So there were hand-dug caves back in the 1800s.
Wow.
So you had to keep the beer cool so that it didn't go bad. So there wasn't natural refrigeration back then without electricity.
Makes sense.
So you get to tour the caves. Right now it's a really great time because it stays at about 54 degrees year round. So to get out of the heat, go through the caves, see the tour, and you get free samples at the end.
Well, I love the free sample at the end. That's pretty fantastic. Debbie, I cannot thank you enough for starting your day off with us here at Service Electric Festplatz. Of course, here is Camp SEN. Any last thoughts for those coming out to enjoy the fest today?
Everybody come out. There's some great music, great food, and also we'll continue our sponsorship with Arts Quest. We have Oktoberfest, and we're being a partner this year with the Oktoberfest 5K, so we're excited to still be here.
Fantastic. So much love coming from the Yingling family. When you come down, make sure you fill your mug with an amazing Yingling product. But don't go anywhere right now. We got to take a short break, but when we come back, more from our live preview show here under the bridge at Service Electric Festplatz, broadcasting from Camp SEN. Do not go anywhere. Back here in a second. We are back live at Space Camp SEN under the bridge at Service Electric Festplatz for your live preview show. Musikfest, of course, kicks off at noon today. Weather-wise, we've got a break from the heat, but music-wise, certainly no break from the heat. We've got amazing performances scheduled all day at the fest. Make sure you come out. And of course, if you can't, stay tuned to Service Electric all day for your live exclusive coverage. Joining me now, my colleague from Arts Quest, the Senior Director of Programming, Ryan Hill. Ryan, thank you for starting your day with us to talk about some of the hidden gems of the festival.
Yeah, hi, John. Good to see you, bud.
Good to be seen, you know?
Cool.
We don't get to see each other that much during the festival because our schedules don't overlap too much. But you lead the team that's doing some of the tomfoolery, shenanigans, the fun and games that happen within the festival.
Yeah.
For example, a first-time event that we're doing, and we're actually moving location, and that's the Aw Shucks Eating Competition tonight.
Yeah, the All Shucks Eating Competition is a lot of fun. We're getting ready for this. We did move it to Lagerplatz at 8 o'clock. It was originally at Stad at 7, so Lagerplatz 8 o'clock. But basically, we've got 8 contestants. It's the first to finish 5 years of All Shucks corn. And when we say All Shucks corn, we mean the full thing. It's the seasoning, it's the everything.
Right, but they don't have to eat the cob.
They don't have to eat the cob.
Okay,
we don't want them to eat the cob. Please don't eat the cob.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the first one to finish 5. They got to keep it down though for the 2 minutes afterwards, though too.
Well, yeah. One would assume that we don't want a reversal of fortune. I think is what the competitive eaters would call that gross situation.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know how that's going to go. Would you have any sense of how long it's going to take someone to eat that much corn? We've never done it before.
Well, I mean, when you look at like the records, people have eaten like 59 ears in like 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So I think this is going to be something that only takes a few minutes. I think. I don't know the experience of the people that we have coming.
It's true. I think important to note, not competitive eaters, just members of the public who signed up to participate. So really a sense of pride for whoever wins this, that they will be the champion of corn at Musikfest.
The champion of corn,
yes. Not something that I thought I would ever say, but very fun. And your team helped put that together. You lead some of the experiential department at Arts Quest and some of the comedy things too. Comedy Plots is back and coming back this weekend, right?
Yes, exactly. We've got shows on Friday and Saturday. Friday at 7 and 9:30. Saturday 4:30, 7 and 9:30. And that 4:30 show always family friendly.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can bring the kids. You can bring anybody who you think would not want to hear bad words. You can come to that. The other ones, there will be some curse words.
Very, very cool. And that's at the Charles A. Brown Ice House. It's right on Sand Island, right past Zinzenplatz. Guardian Zinzenplatz is an easy way to find that.
Exactly.
A very cool venue, a nice kind of respite from the craziness that can sometimes be the fest. And certainly comedy been something that we've been doing for quite some time now at Musikfest. I think the first was Jerry Seinfeld, right, back in the day.
Yeah, but we've been doing shows, late night shows, since 2011.
Wow.
Since we opened the Arts Quest Center, we were doing late night stand-up. We have late night shows this coming weekend too. We've got We're Good, You're Great and Synced Up doing a mashup show at 10:45 on Friday.
That's an improv show.
That is an improv show.
Very
and
cool.
Then a dating game kind of show called Swipe Right with Aaliyah Brown.
Wow.
That's on Saturday, 10:45 in the cinemas.
You know, one of the heartwarming, charming things about Musikfest is just how many people have stories about they met their partner, they got married, their first date all happened at Musikfest. And so now you guys are turning it into an official comedy game show?
Exactly.
I love that.
There might be love. There also may be just...
not love?
Not love. Yeah. That.
Okay, it's kind of like a dating app, but on stage in front of people.
Exactly. You will see some Tinder bios you did not want to see, but will be better for it.
And that's just Ryan's bio. Hey-oh, can I be on the show?
Yes, of course.
Oh no, I was not expecting him to say yes.
You're also married, but
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not looking for love. I already found it in this guy right here. I love this guy, Ryan. Musikfest is amazing. There's so many fun things going on, but we have 2 brand new events in September coming up after the fest, and pay attention particularly if you are a foodie. The first in the beginning of September, a really cool event happening inside the Arts Quest Center, the Cold Brew Hullabaloo. Give me the cliff notes, me and all the other coffee lovers out there, give me the cliff notes of what that's looking like.
So we've got, I think it's like 12 different coffee roasters from all over the Lehigh Valley now that are coming, and that's growing. There's still people coming to this, and they basically will be allowing for samples of their cold brew. They also will be selling their beans. We've also got Duck Donuts as a sponsor of it, so if you get like a VIP ticket, you get a free donut, and including early access. So this is going to be one of those events that Obviously, people could get maybe a little too hopped up, but you will get a nice little buzz going, sampling these different things, and I think you will have a great time. You may not fall asleep that night, but that's okay. You will have enjoyed yourself.
That's wonderful. I love the name Cold Brew Hullabaloo, too, and I can say that because I, for once, didn't name it, so it's not even self-promotion.
That's Alexis Cusack, our programming coordinator.
Shout out to Alexis for that fun name. It's kind of in the same vein of the wine fests and the beer fests that we've done at Steel Stacks, where there's sampling, there's interacting with the vendors, it's kind of educational, it's kind of shopping. Ironically, a great date option too. So that's the beginning of September, the Cold Brew Hullabaloo. At the end of September, and this is perhaps the most exciting new event that's been on the calendar in a long time, Pizza Fest, presented by Surfside.
Presented by Surfside.
So, I mean, Pizza Fest, I feel like I know what that means, but walk me through what the vision for this delicious event is going to be.
So yeah, we have, I think our number is actually also 12.
Wow.
Pizza vendors coming. They're brick and mortars. They're also trucks. They're coming, and they are going to be serving pizza, also pizza-related items, smaller items too, so that basically if you come in, you get your ticket, just a $5 ticket for general admission. You can come on in, and you can be eating all these different places pizzas. And we've also got some other food trucks there too, some dessert trucks and stuff like that too. Got some entertainment. We're going to have the Pizza Fellas podcast there. We're also going to be playing Mario Kart on the Levitt screen.
Wait, whoa, slow down.
Yeah.
The screen at Levitt Pavilion Steel Stacks, you're hooking up a video game system too, so people can play
Mario Kart
on the biggest screen they've ever played it on.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be part of Pizza Fest. We've got some good music we're about to announce too. But think if you've been to our Taco Fest, it's going to be somewhat similar. Just no tacos, a lot of pizza. So that we can't wait for that. September 29th from I think 12 to 6.
Very, very cool. Information on both of those events, the Cold Brew Hullabaloo and Pizza Fest, available online at steelstacks.org. Get your tickets. There is limited capacity on both of them, so don't wait till the day of. They might not be available on that day.
Right.
And shout out to Musikfest vendor Pat's. You know them up on Broad Street in Bethlehem. They're going to be part of Pizza Fest. They've been helping us out behind the scenes, and of course Lehigh Pizza as well. So there's great local ones. There's pizzerias from outside of the area coming in. The fun doesn't stop just because Musikfest has to end on Sunday.
Nope.
We've got Pizza Fest, the Cold Brew Hullabaloo. Ryan, anything else that people need to be aware of here as they're getting their fest on for this final week?
Tomorrow, 7 p.m. at Stoplatz, the Stein Holding qualifiers to get you to the Pennsylvania State Championships at Oktoberfest this coming October.
Very, very cool. And of course, that up at PNC Stadtplatz. Well, Ryan, I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day. I know we're moving some stuff around today. Going to be an amazing Wednesday here at the Fest. Check out those events we were talking about, steelstacks.org for that information. And Ryan, why don't you wait for me? We'll go have a little lunch date. We can practice for that comedy dating show here at the end of the Fest.
Glad to.
Awesome. You all at home, don't go anywhere, or else I'll be very mad and disappointed in you, because we've got an amazing musical performance coming up here before the fest even kicks off in just a moment. Stick around, more from our live preview show here exclusively on SEN. Welcome back to Bethlehem here on a nice cool day for Musikfest as we are about to start Wednesday of Musikfest 2024. I had to think about the year because we're midway through the fest, but still so much more amazing performances and food and sights and sounds and smells to come here at Musikfest. John Lunger, joined by Haley Jackson. Haley, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We are thrilled to have you here, and you still have 2 performances coming up at the fest.
I do.
Tomorrow and Sunday, right?
Yeah, correct.
And where are you going to be performing at?
So tomorrow I'll be at Lyric Platz. That's in the Frank Banco Alehouse Cinemas.
Yep, an amazing hidden gem of the festival over inside the Arts Quest Center in the amazing air conditioning in the movie theater that's there.
Exactly. So that's 8 p.m. tomorrow. And then Sunday I'll be singing at the Main Street stage. I think it's the Prudential
Provident
stage?
Bank
Yeah.
Main Street.
Oh, Provident.
Yeah.
Yeah, Provident Bank. So
you got one letter right.
Close.
It's fine.
The P.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Both sets going to be intimate acoustic sets with just you and your guitar,
That's
and
me.
I love that.
Thank you.
Not your first time playing the fest, right?
No, this is my third year playing Musikfest.
So what's a Musikfest gig like from a performer's point of view?
Like you said, intimate. It's super fun. I remember the first year I was kind of nervous and didn't really know what to expect, but since I've been gigging for like 4 years now, I'm definitely like more comfortable and really, really enjoy myself. So I would say it's just fun, and it's nice to meet people and share my music and talent with everybody. It's
I
fun.
love, and everybody watching already knows, what I love about the festival is being able to walk around and just discover things and hear things that stop you in your tracks, and you don't really quite have a plan. But if you want to have a plan, I can't recommend enough going on to that free Musikfest app powered by PNC. Search for Haley in the schedule, add Haley to your personal schedule. That way you can be notified so you don't miss either one of her 2 sets. And it's a great way to support her too. Just favorite her in the app, share some love for
That'd be
sure.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're going to play a song for us in a second, but
Yes.
before you do, how can people find out more of what you've got coming up after the festival?
Yeah. So I'm on Instagram, Haley Jackson _. That's HAYLEY. And then on Facebook, I'm on Haley Jackson Music. So same thing, HAYLEY. So then I have my social media linked on there, other social media, and then I have my performance schedule through a link tree there. So,
yeah, and you're gigging all the time.
All
so
the
there's
time.
no excuse not to get out and check out Haley
right.
live, whether it be at the fest or even after the fest.
Yep, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about the song you're going to play for us today.
Yeah, so I wrote this song probably like 10 years ago. The song is called Your Song. And it's probably one of my favorite songs I've ever written. Lyrically, it's just really beautiful and it's catchy. So yeah, I love this song. So.
All right, well, take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Song by Haley Jackson.
Thank you.
Thought your love I'd never find, never guessed you'd be the one to change my mind. Big mistakes, many scars, all erased when you walked into my life. But I don't think you know how much you mean to me. So I'll just sing it out loud so you can finally see that everything you do, I wanna be standing next to you, holding your hand through the pain and smiling through tears just the same. And anything you say will be my light to lead the way back to your eyes where I belong. So baby, please listen, 'cause this is your song. Weeks from now, you'll be gone, I'll be here hoping you don't move on. Will you think about those nights, sharing love between sheets of white? Oh, but I don't think you know how much you mean
Your song by Haley Jackson. Haley, that was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you sharing that with us today here on SEN, of course. Remind us again, when can we see you at the fest?
Tomorrow, 8 p.m. at Lyric-Platz, Southside Arts Quest Center, and then Sunday, 12 p.m. at the Main Street stage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Get in that app, save Haley's performances so you don't miss them. I can't help but notice you have a gorgeous Martin guitar.
Thank you. I do.
We love Martin, a big
Me
supporter
too.
of the festival for many, many years. And of course, the title partner of Lyric-Platz too.
Absolutely,
So you will be
exactly.
playing on the Martin guitar stage, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. One last question for you before we let you loose, and this is very important. What are you going to eat at Musikfest?
Oh, Aw Shucks corn.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Classic.
That's my favorite.
If you don't have it, did you even come to Musikfest?
Exactly. Some sort of deep fried something.
Yeah.
Oreos, probably.
Smart.
Funnel cake, something
Yeah.
deep fried.
Mhm.
I'm not picky. I'll eat anything. So,
Okay, that's
yeah.
good. That's good. That's a well-rounded fest diet.
Thank
I
you,
approve
thank you.
as the unofficial food guy here for Musikfest. But
Corn
Haley,
and Oreos, yeah.
we cannot thank you enough for coming out, sharing your talents with us,
Thank you.
and giving us the corn and Oreo reminder.
Absolutely.
That's pretty great
Thank you
too.
so much for having me.
Of
Appreciate
course.
it.
Thank you all for tuning in to our preview show here. We're going to step aside, but in just a few moments, we start off officially here of Wednesday of Musikfest 2024 here from Space Camp SEN under the bridge at Service Electric Festplatz. Thank you all for tuning in. Do not go anywhere. We have a full day of Musikfest starting in mere moments here on SEN.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control.